So hello,
Hi.
everyone. Hi. So today we're going to have a very special conversation with my sister and my grandnephew. And what we're going to be talking about is bilingualism. So a lot of people know the OPOL method, which is one parent, one language. But today we're going to be talking about the grandparent method, which means that my grandnephew has learned English while living in Puerto Rico. And he also speaks Spanish, and this is thanks to his abuelita or his grandma, which is my sister. So, everyone, this is my sister Gladys. Gladys, thank you so much for
Hi.
being here.
Thank
John,
you.
John, I'm so excited to have you here too. I'm
Say
super
thank
excited.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to start first, and I'm going to ask Abby some questions first, okay? And then I'll probably ask you some questions too, okay? Are you going to be ready? Yeah,
Yeah, both
you.
of us.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Can you share a bit about your relationship with your grandson and what is your bond like?
Well, a little bit about myself. I'm a mother of two. My son's name is Kevin Noel, and my daughter's name is Catherine Naomi. I have a beautiful, gorgeous grandchild. His name is John Caleb.
And I'm getting rich
Oh, he's getting rich. Why?
because I have lots of money.
Yeah. Why do you have lots of money?
Because
Because of the fairy?
too.
Yeah.
There's
Show them your missing tooth. There we go.
Wow.
So, like I was saying, I'm a mother of two, very proud of my two kids. Well, they're adults already. um, I'm a teacher in a secondary level, and I also sell Sensi products. I'm also a decorator of parties and different activities. And yeah, basically
Okay,
that's
so you
studying
mentioned
with
your
me.
yeah. Huh?
I know. So you mentioned your teacher. I already know what you teach, but can you please tell everyone else what you teach?
Yeah, I'm an English teacher teaching English as a second language here in Puerto Rico in
Mhm.
a secondary level, like I said, and I teach 10th graders.
Awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with your grandson and what is that bond like?
Wow. My relationship with my grandson is beyond this world, right? We love each other so much.
And she always give me toys.
She
It's,
does.
it's definitely is beyond measures. It's beyond
Mhm.
measures. We love each other so much and we cannot be apart from each other for a long time. And every time we're apart and we come back together, it's like if we've been a long time apart, right? And it's only been like 24 hours.
And then we get together.
And then we get together and give
Oh,
ourselves so much love.
oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so when did
Mhm.
you first decide to teach him English and how did this idea come about?
Wow, since here in Puerto Rico, everyone speaks Spanish.
Mhm.
So I came up with the idea in conjunction with my daughter, Catherine, that since everyone here in Puerto Rico speaks Spanish, that I was the only one that was going to speak to him in English so that he could acquire both languages. Yeah, simultaneously, right? Like at the same time. And you did so
Awesome.
learn. You learned English and Spanish.
So, John, so ¿tú entiendes español?
Yes.
Sí,
Sí.
muy bien. ¿Y en la escuela? ¿Hablan en español o en inglés?
Both.
Both
Both.
languages. Yeah.
Okay, muy bien. Thank you for that. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a little bit about your approach to teaching English. Okay, so how did you start? What was the first thing that came to your mind? How did you start? Did you have a plan or did it just happen naturally? Because you already mentioned that you already spoke to your daughter, Catherine, and that you had agreed that you were going to teach them English. So, but how did that come about?
Well, it all began since the day he was born, 2017. Yeah, I use books, I use games, I use songs, right? We use
toys?
and toys as well, yeah. And when he was smaller, right? Because it's like in phases. When he was smaller, he
Mhm.
used to love the song The Wheels on the Bus go round
Oh,
and round. Remember that song?
Yes.
You want to sing a little clip of that song? Let's sing it. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. And the doors on the bus go.
No me acuerdo.
¿No te acuerdas? Open and shut.
no me acuerdo. I
Open and
love that
shut.
bilingual, but
Open
I
and
no me
shut.
acuerdo.
Yeah. Yeah, because that song we used to sing it when he was yeah, like a year old. And right now, how
Mhm.
old are you?
7.
7. Oh my Lord.
Seven.
Yeah.
7.
Not 6
Okay.
anymore.
You're not 6
No,
anymore.
Or 10
you
or
aren't.
9
Or 5.
or 4
Or 4, yeah.
or 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Wonderful. So, were there any special traditions or routines that you created about learning English around learning English with him? Was like there anything special that you two had together?
Yeah, that's another thing that I used to do. I used to translate a lot, a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Every time anyone would speak in Spanish to him, I would translate it to English.
To my grandma?
Yeah, to everyone. Everyone who spoke to
Mhm.
you. Everyone who spoke to you about anything. In particular, I would like say it in English. Okay, Papi, this is what they said right now. And that's when, the code switching came upon our lives
Mhm.
because he knows how to code switch his language too. You see, he uses code switching a lot, right?
Mhm.
Because when he's speaking in English and sometimes, like the words don't flow like
Mhm.
easily. So then he starts saying whatever he needs to say in Spanish, right? Yeah. Or
Mhm.
vice versa.
That is
Yeah.
amazing. But you know what? Because you were the only one who spoke English, you did a lot of, because I want, people to understand that this wasn't easy. It was just you by yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
did a lot of translating, and you also needed the cooperation of everyone else in his life, so
Yeah, in his
they need
environment. Mm-hmm.
in the environment, they needed to understand
You were talking
that,
about me?
Yeah, we are talking
yeah,
about
we
you.
sure are. That you needed to translate. He would respond in English. So this lasted throughout,
His
when did he
first
start
year,
school?
yeah.
His first
This
year,
year.
and then when he
First,
started,
second, and third year of age. Yep.
wow. So you did a lot of translating. When did you stop translating? Like around what time? I mean, or
Yeah, like
age?
I still translate a little bit, right?
Okay.
Because there's
Oh,
some words that he doesn't understand.
Uh-uh.
mhm.
But well, like when he was like 5, I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's talk about challenges and triumphs, right? So
Yeah.
it's it's challenging to raise a bilingual child. You, better than anyone else, knows what
Mhm.
I've done with my own son, your nephew, and
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
17 and he's bilingual. So every time I think about you helping raise your grandson to be bilingual, it just blows my mind. I'm like, wow, in Puerto Rico, right? Where the
Mhm.
dominant language is Spanish, and he speaks so well. John speaks
Yeah,
so well and he's so fluent.
definitely.
But let's
Yes.
talk about the challenges and the triumph. What was the most
Well,
challenging part?
the most challenging part of teaching John was that he wasn't always with me.
Yeah.
So, the time
Mm-hmm.
during the week, because during the weekends he was with me, right? So during the week, I used to tell Catherine, let me see what day can I have John so I could, teach him
English.
any skill that he should learn. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
We focus on the sounds and the alphabet
And the numbers.
and the numbers, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah. And what else? And we used to read aloud and sing songs so he could,
Mhm.
understand the pronunciation,
Mhm.
right?
So
And listen to the pronunciation. And so you did.
That's
when I
wonderful.
get grown, I will know everything.
Yeah,
Mhm. So
definitely.
let me see. Now share with us, what is your proudest moment? Like you're like, oh yes, I'm so
Wow.
proud of John. Uh-huh.
My proudest moments are when we are in public, right? When
Mhm.
we are at the mall, for instance, at the mall, and we're making the line, and all of a sudden, John Caleb sees a stranger, and he's like, "Hi, my name is John. What's yours?" Remember that?
Yeah.
You used to say that to everyone. I was like, "Oh my God, John Caleb."
I'm the silly kid.
A silly
He's a
kid
silly
indeed.
kid. Yeah, with a silly Abby. We're both silly. And the
That-
conversation, oh my God. And Johnny, no, Johnny is silly every time.
Yeah.
And the conversation, oh my Lord, that would
So
be something
he will
out of
have
this world.
conversations with
With
strangers in
people,
English.
yeah.
In
Yeah,
English.
when we were making, papi, échate pa' acá. We were making the line at Walmart, for example. He would like, at the cashier, he'd be like, "Hi, what's your name? My name is John." And then he would keep on, asking questions. I'd be like, "John Caleb, she's working. She cannot attend you." And she would, she would answer a
Mhm.
couple of questions, but I'd be like, "Okay, John Caleb, okay, ya, tranquilo."
Mhm. I'm so happy to hear that. Now, question, because he's in school now, right? He's in school. He's not with you most of the time, and not even at home because most of the time he's at school. How do you keep him motivated, engaged, especially on days when he might not feel or may not want to learn? So, and we,
Well, well, when he's not motivated, because it has happened a whole bunch of times, right? I'd be like, "Okay, just play a game." He'd be like, "Oh yeah, what game?"
that is
So
awesome.
that's when the buddies come in action. These buddies, that's why you have them here.
Oh,
He has a whole bunch of buddies. These are Sensi buddies, by the way.
okay.
Yeah.
So you
So
play a game
we
to get
play
him
games. I sit on the
motivated.
floor with him, and we give them names, and they
Mhm.
even take life like human traits, and that's when figures of speech come on aboard.
Mr. Axolotl, Mr. Sloth, Mr. Koala.
Yeah. Hi. What's your name?
Axolotl.
How are you doing?
Hey.
Excellent. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Can
Oh
you give
my
me your hand?
goodness.
Thank you. All right. So now we're best friends.
That
So
is a wonderful strategy, using games to get him motivated
yes.
to learn.
Like I
That
said, I
is,
sit on the floor with him and we start giving these buddies human traits. Okay,
mhm.
so what can you do? You could jump, putting in action words and verbs
Mhm.
and sing. That's an action, right? You could sing, you could talk, you could play,
And be silly.
jump,
And be
And be
silly.
silly.
play. Échate pa' acá, papi,
Okay, so now let's talk about your daughter, Catherine, my niece,
Yeah.
and your son-in-law. How did they support your efforts in helping
Oh no.
John raising him bilingual? How did your
Wow.
son-in-law support your
They
efforts?
they they were very happy by the idea that I had to teach John Caleb to speak English. And what they would do in their house is to give them give him feedback in the language. Yeah. Because they also speak English.
And Abby.
Yeah. Your dad and your mom speak English, right?
Yeah.
And they help you a
So
lot?
They only speak English to him though, right?
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the community language is Spanish, obviously. So at home they speak English, and him at school is mostly Spanish, although he does have an English class at school. So really, the minority language is English. So they've been very supportive of that, and that's wonderful, to have the
Yeah.
support of family members helping you in this, because you've already have a close bond. How did this impact your relationship with him?
Wow.
No words.
No words can express.
No, I know.
But I do feel an immense gratification that I was able to show him how to speak a language that nowadays kids don't like to speak other languages other than theirs, right?
Hmm.
So it's an immense gratification for me, you know. I'm
And it's
proud
the
of
best
myself
feeling.
and of him being able to learn
English.
English.
English, that is the best feeling in the world.
It
So
is.
now, is there a particular memory, right, that stands out to you that you will always remember, something
Oh,
funny, touching, or
wow.
surprising during this journey of raising him bilingual?
I have a whole bunch, but one in particular was this one day that his teacher called in saying that
Hmm.
she had an emergency and that she
Hmm.
had to go out of school and she couldn't stay with the kids. So I was like, okay, right now my time is I have a free time right now. It was midday, so I went to John Caleb's school. I picked him up. I took him to my school, and my next class was at 12:30. So I
Hmm.
tried to do it really fast. So it took me like 10 minutes. And when
Hmm.
I when we arrived at school, he was like, "Wow, Abby, you have a beautiful classroom. I wish my classroom was like this because I
Hmm.
tend to decorate my classroom, with a lot of things and posters and yeah, nice stuff, and so the kids could feel motivated."
Hmm.
And he asked me permission to use the whiteboard. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take the attendance and you could write whatever you want." Okay, but
Hmm.
Abby, can I be the teacher for today? I was like, oh, yeah, you could be the teacher for a while. Sure. So he
Hmm.
took the whiteboard and he started writing the alphabet
With the marker.
with the black
Hmm.
marker. And
Hmm.
he wrote the whole alphabet from A to Z. Oh my God, what a beautiful handwriting.
In numbers.
And the numbers as well.
And the numbers too.
And he told all my students that they were sitting waiting for the attendance. He said, "Okay, my name is John, and I'm going to be the teacher for today." I was like blown away. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe him." He was like, "Oh." So he started pointing out each letter. "Okay, now you are going to say the letter. What letter is this?" And all the kids, "A," until they finished the whole
Mhm.
alphabet. And when
Wow.
and when he finished the numbers, right? Because here in Puerto Rico, even 10th graders, it's a little difficult for them to pronounce numbers, even to write them down. So
Mhm.
when John Caleb pronounced each number, they were like, "Wow, he pronounces the numbers even better than I do." Those things like and he was only in what in first grade? That was last year, right? That oh my God, I was like, for real? Like 11,
Mm-mm.
12, 13,
Or 100.
or 100.
So he was
Or
basically,
1,000.
so John, you were basically a teacher for the day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And how did that feel to be a teacher in your Abby's classroom?
So great.
So great. Oh my goodness. And then you helped the other students with the pronunciation of saying the letters and the numbers?
Yeah.
Wow.
They
Wow.
were
I am
very
so proud
impressed.
of you.
Mhm.
Hmm. Awesome. So, Gladys, what advice would you give to other grandparents or even, family members who want to teach their grandchildren a new language? What advice would you give them?
Wow. My advice to other grandparents is to teach their grandchildren with love and commitment that they can do that and much more, right?
That is awesome. And if you could say one thing to your grandson, okay, about your experience, what would it be?
John Caleb, I am so proud of you. I love you so much.
Oh
And I
my
love you
goodness.
with all my heart.
I love you with all my heart too. And I am so proud of all your accomplishments and your
Mhm.
goals. Love you.
I am so proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of calling you my sister. I'm proud
Oh,
of what
thank
you
you.
did, you
I'm
know,
proud of you too.
with your grandson, my grandnephew, of raising him bilingual.
Yeah.
So, and I really hope that people who watch this video can take away some tidbits, you know, advice, you know, and laugh and see that this journey, it is not hard, you know, it's a little bit difficult, and you have to have the commitment and help of your family members. You can't do it by
Mhm.
yourself, but it is not impossible, and it could happen. So we have here John, who's bilingual, que puede hablar en español,
Inglés.
en inglés también, muy bien. Ahora, John, y cuando tú lees libros, ¿a ti te gusta leer los libros en español o en inglés?
Inglés.
Inglés, ok. Y cuando tú hablas con las personas, ¿te gusta hablar en español o en inglés?
Me gusta todo inglés.
Todo en inglés,
Me
muy bien.
encanta el
And I
inglés.
love that you responded to me in Spanish. So I know you prefer English over Spanish, and I am so proud of you. And there's nothing wrong with that, because although you do know Spanish and English, you feel better talking in English, right?
My mom is teaching me how to talk Italian.
Yeah, that's what I
No
was.
way.
That popped into
Another
my mind right
language.
now. Yeah.
So
He loves Italian too, right?
I am
What,
so
can
proud
you say
of
something in
you.
Italian?
No.
That's fine. So he's learning
He's learning.
Italian as well. Oh my goodness, that's a nice little surprise that Titi didn't know about, and I'm so excited for you. So, okay, so anyways, thank you both for being here today. I appreciate your time. And I do hope, you know, parents and grandparents and aunties, you know, whoever watches this, you know, can take away something and to know how important it is to raise our children to be bilingual, especially nowadays.
Hey,
Okay, so
Francis.
Thank you for
yes.
inviting us. Thank you very much.
Ahora en español, Gladys, ¿me puedes contar de algunas actividades que tú hacías con John para enseñarle inglés?
Ah, claro que sí. Pues mira, yo busqué unas fotos aquí para que pudieran ver. Yo pintaba huevitos con él el día de las Pascuas y ahí enfatizaba los colores primarios y
Muy
los
bien.
secundarios. También me he metido con él en el trampolín y ahí también enfatizaba los verbos de brincar y jugar. En cuanto a los buddies que se mencionaron por ahí también, él los llevaba para todos los sitios, hasta para los restaurantes.
Wow, qué bien.
Y ahí hacíamos entonces como un role play cuando comemos en familia, junto con los buddies y todo
Y
lo
todo en
que...
inglés.
Ah,
Todo en inglés. O sea, el role
exacto,
play,
sí.
todas las
Todo en
actividades
inglés,
en inglés.
exactamente. Perdóname que no te escuché. Todo en
No te
inglés.
preocupes. Ay, qué bueno. Pues qué bueno. Muchas gracias por compartir. Así ya lo veo. Esas actividades, yo espero que les sean de ayuda a todos esos papás y abuelitos que quieran ayudar y contribuir a la crianza bilingüe de sus nietos o hijos o familiares. Así que
Así
muchas
mismo es.
gracias.
Gracias a ti.